Hello and welcome here to the third season preview video in our new series, and today, as promised, we're bringing you the preview of Dani Alves, which is going to be a very, very interesting one to talk about, because this summer there has been so much speculation surrounding this man. He's a controversial figure. There's so much always going around about Dani Alves from other clubs. A lot of people seem to target him, and when he's selected in these Team of the Years at the end of the season, everyone seems to slate him and say, why is he there? But we Barca fans realise how good this guy is, which is why I think we shouldn't be so hasty when jumping to conclusions and forcing him out of the club, which I don't think many of us have done. I don't think many of us have said, we want Alves out, we don't want him at our club, but a lot of us have accepted that maybe he is past his best now, and maybe we should start looking to maybe move him on, maybe not this year, but maybe in the years to come. Dani Alves is still here. Let's face up to that. He's still at the club, and he's definitely staying at this season. There's no chance of us selling him now. Absolutely not. We've only got Montoya as backup, so there's absolutely no chance that Dani Alves will be sold. And I think that's the right decision from Luis Enrique. I mean, you look at that right-back spot, and I don't think Montoya could do anywhere near as good a job as Dani Alves has done. But last season really was a low point. He's a player, Dani Alves, who I think is one of the best defenders, best right-backs, best full-backs the world has ever seen. And I'm serious in that. I think when we were so dominant in football, he was one of the best aspects of that. Down the right-hand side, you didn't stop him. He was up, down, all match. And people who say he's never been good defensively, that was not strictly true. This man could defend at one stage. He can't anymore, but that's beside the point. He was a great player. He was a really, really great player. And I will always respect him, and I will always appreciate him for that. But right now, he's not at his best. We saw at the World Cup, he was dropped for Maicon. Which I didn't really agree with. I don't think he's any better than Dani Alves for any stretch of the imagination, but he was dropped for Maicon because his form was poor, and that's what we'd seen throughout the season under Tata Martino. We'd seen the most frustrating thing a Barcelona fan can see, and that is Dani Alves not only whacking the ball in the box, which is so frustrating to even start with, but doing it really badly. When he wanted to cross the ball, he would just lash it across the box, and it is so frustrating, you just want to tear your hair out. It is annoying. And I think a lot of fans were frustrated, and a lot of the losses and draws and poor results, the first player you'd look to is, it was Dani Alves' fault, he's no good anymore. Which again is very harsh, and we are jumping to conclusions there. He's not that bad. I think this season we'll see better. We'll see a much more disciplined Dani Alves, because half the problem is last season he seemed to be put out on the pitch by Tata Martino, and Tata Martino said, go and do whatever the hell you like. And that didn't work, because you had Alba and you had Alves bombing on whenever they felt like it. And the thing with Alba is he's so quick and he's so fit. He can get up and down. You wouldn't really notice him. He doesn't have to be disciplined. I think Dani Alves now has got to the stage in his career. He's got to the age now where he should be timing his runs, where he should be deciding when he needs to go forward and when he needs to stay back. He needs to make those decisions, or he needs to be told by Luis Enrique when he can and can't go forward, because he simply cannot keep running up and down the pitch all game, because he simply doesn't have the legs to do it anymore. He can't do that anymore. He used to be able to do it. He used to be a bag of energy, but right now he does need to become more decisive. He needs to become more disciplined, and when he does get forward, he needs to make up for it. He needs to do something good. He needs to be effective in the final third. And the one thing I used to love about Alves, which almost deteriorated last season as Messi was dropping deeper and deeper in different stages of matches, was the combination between Alves and Messi. Those two had such a telepathic combination. It was fantastic to watch. Dani Alves would play the ball into Messi, make the run, Messi would find him, and then Dani Alves would always be looking to try and give it back to Messi whenever he could. And it was a brilliant combination that we haven't really seen as much of in the last year or so between those two. And I hope that, with Messi playing slightly more deeper in the attacking midfield role, he'll see a lot more with the ball. And I hope Dani Alves and Messi can sort of start that combination again, because it was brilliant and it was really effective as well. So I think Dani Alves has still got a lot to give. I do think he's got a lot to offer the squad. He's still a very, very good player. When he's on form, he's on form. You watch him against Man City in the Champions League. That's a certain game that I would look at last season, and he was outstanding. Of course, he scored in the first leg, very, very effective in the second leg as well. When he does have good games, he really, really does. And I think he is still a very good player, but he does certainly need to brush up on certain things and make sure that he does provide some better service this season. When he does get down that right-hand side, he can't just hit and hope. He can't just put it in there and hope somebody gets on the end of it, because the chances are nobody will. We have got Suarez, though, which may well help Dani Alves this season. It may help Alves that he's got a striker he can hit. You know, he's got a striker that he can play the balls into and supply. That could help him. But I do believe that this season we will see a more controlled Alves, and we will see a better Dani Alves. And I'm glad he's staying, because I really, really like him. I think he's a great guy. You know, you see him on the pitch. He's got a fantastic personality. He's got great charisma. And I'm glad he's staying for that matter, and the fact that he can give something to the squad this season. So Dani's staying. We hope he's going to be good. He better be good, I'm telling you. But I've got every belief in him, and I hope you do guys too. So thanks for watching, guys. This is our third season preview. We've done Ter Stegen, we've done Claudio Bravo, we've done Dani Alves, and up next is, yes, Gerard Piqué, and boy, that's going to be a fun one. Please subscribe for more Barcelona videos. Got loads going on this channel here, guys. Tell your mates if you can. I'd love to get more people looking at the videos and getting involved. It's fantastic, you know, the cool community. So thanks for watching. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next podcast.